Hello, hello, hello. Good day, everyone. Good day to you all. So good to be here. So good to be here. We're having a nice, chill day as I'm trying desperately to figure out proportions while we're...
Oro cedo peda baile, oro cedo peda baile, oro
You know-
cedo peda baile. Ano is artiaktan it's samuride.
I personally feel that on a
Chungaloid?
personal level. Chungaloid. Norm, so glad to see you. Norm! Norm! Thank you very much for the fan art. I have it already prepared here for everyone. Let's look, everyone. Look at this.
Yippee, yippee! Hey!
Look at this. Look at this right here. Everyone, look at Norm. Look at what Norm has done to me. Look at what she's done to me. It's amazing. I love it. This is the pain. This is the frustration. This is the depth.
Yo,
This.
who are you drawing? Stars?
This is art. I am drawing Faramus. Thank you very much for noticing. Thank you. I am trying my hand at Faramus. It's been a short little while since I've drawn
I
him.
love him, very demure.
It's very good. Thank you very much, Norm. It's very good. I think this is one of my favorite ones so far, just because of the... It's this mix of, like, really simplistic form. And,
Thought
like,
a pixel brush would go
really-
well with the Mignola style, so I thought I'd draw ya.
It just the mix of the really intense shading. I don't know this style, but I really like it. It's nice. Oh my goodness. But yes, I'm getting started on a work on Faramus. Still got to figure out the proportions and whatnot. What are you saying?
Bluff elf, Ikeno.
Why are you
That
booing
is actually
me?
Faramus's father.
This is Faramus's
call him
father.
Heaven Boy.
No! Why would you send me a Faramus's father reference instead of a Faramus reference? This is terrible. Oh my goodness. You're telling me this guy right here is Faramus's dad? This guy? This guy is his dad? I mean, I guess I can see the resemblance, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. They call him Heaven Boy.
No, that's Faramus as a kid.
Ah, yeah.
We respect elves here, sir.
Respect. Oh, so you said-
The adult
Why-
is his dad.
Wait, why is every time someone says no, it's doing the boo sound effect? Why is that happening? It's not supposed to do that. The boo is only supposed to go off when people boo me.
Why does it keep booing you? Oh,
Hold on.
the child is baby Faramus. Lamo. My face with tears of joy buffering.
I added a few new since the last time. I've added a short few new things, some of which I won't tell you about, just because I want you to discover them on your own.
We retail, store.
I don't even remember what this one is. I'm just seeing the name for it. I'm like, what the heck is that? Oh, I remember what that is now. That's terrible. I hate that. Oh gosh. Okay.
Fair, retail store.
Let's see. Okay, so I just didn't I just didn't correctly make the version. There we go.
Text screen game over, not face screen.
One of the things that I made that is new that you may notice straight away is we have some slightly different way of doing
drawing.
metaphysics. Not metaphysics, sorry, music. Yes. Oh, thank you. I am looking forward to it too. My goal for today's stream is that I want to spend more time on drawings, because I feel like a lot of the drawings I've been doing lately have been fairly short, and it's been harder to get more requests lately.
Breaking news. Remember to like and
also-
subscribe.
True. Look at that right there in the corner. Like and subscribe. Fox, glad to have you. Welcome to the stream. What do you call it? I realized, I haven't done Todd Howard Skyrim. Not everything is is me adding stuff to Skyrim, alright?
Wicked and subscribe.
Alright, I realized, I haven't really done a ton with trying to do fancier drawings in a while. Most of what I've done lately has just been little doodles. And you know what? I want to rectify that.
Yo.
Here we go. No, I don't like that. I don't like the distance. Feels like it shouldn't be this long.
Russian Peter Griffin in thumbnail.
But also, Russian Peter Griffin in thumbnail. True. I thought, you know what? I should spend some more time. I'm on my art. I should get more colored stuff, and then I realized.
Is that why this stream is called Drawing Real Art?
Exactly. Now you're getting it. Okay, height's probably partly where this is going off. Partly, this is supposed to be lower. It's supposed to be like down here. Oh my goodness, there's such a huge shift of this.
I love real art, as with that peeking Hawaii.
You love real art?
Rice with bar open eyes and hand over mouth.
Okay, we put this. He's got like some kind of. He's clearly doing something different with his muscle here.
Fish, orange, wide eyes.
Than what he's got here. I feel like that's what's confusing me. It's just how the muscles are working there. I think it's roughly about here that his shoulder. His shoulder starts around there, which feels really odd in placement. So we put it around here. Okay, so it's too far away. That's that much I can see straight away. Then we have here. Eyes. Just because I draw a buff guy, you're suddenly like, ooga booga. Everyone likes buff guys, apparently. That's what I'm gonna be known for. I'm the guy who draws buff guys. I think
he has
buff
Victor
guys look
Pesia's
cool.
muscles.
He does. He really does.
Yes.
But one of the things you may notice already that we are doing differently.
Buff elf. You don't see that in popular media anymore.
True.
Hey, get Fuko in here.
True. Fuko would love it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm getting a message from someone. Hold on. Present. Here's some Faramis references. Thank you.
Total buff elf takeover.
Gear, I want you to know that before stream, I went around looking through our messages for Faramis references and could not find a single one, so I had to go to your Twitter, and this was the most recent one I could find. I was like, alright, I'm doing this. And of course, it was young Faramis, and I was like, okay, there's no way that this is like a different person. No. It's Faramis's dad. Faramis 2. Who is not as cool as Faramis, but still pretty darn cool. How do I do his freaking muscle? Okay, so it goes out like that. Okay, so I have it way too pronounced. And I think that's roughly right. If someone can figure out what's wrong with his traps, please let me know. I'm not very good with traps. I'm really not good with traps.
loves to say, wackful oldie daddy. Wackful oldie da right to an internet d.
And then we'll have here something like this, something like this. He's got a...
That was an Indian accent, LMAO.
Elsie has a lot of accents that I cannot account for. When I tried testing her just today, she came with a very strong male accent. Oh, I just realized I forgot to send it to someone. Hold on, who was I supposed to send it to today? Hold on. Hold on.
Open bulb.
I forgot to send the stream to someone for it. Hold on.
Elves! Be like, I have so much to live for, yay, bro. You got us 1,000 more years. Send Bob.
Okay, so that's who's going to today. There you go.
B-R-E.
Here we go. B-R-E. Okay.
Jenkins.
So, this is what I'm thinking here. One of the things you may notice is that we have different music today. Right? That's what I kept trying to say, but I kept forgetting what I was saying. We have different music. We are using a lot more music than before. We have a system where it will switch what music we're playing, right? It's no longer based on when someone says next track. We're not listening to the same track for several hours now, right? We've got severe improvements to our music taste. We are no longer just stuck on the same track. I think this is a huge win, personally. But we also have a lot more tracks from our wonderful music bro, AC, who has been tied into a corner, who's been tied to a chair in the corner over here. See, we'll have a chair for AC, right? We'll put AC in the chair here. Right? AC is right here. He's going to be here for a bit of the stream, you know, as you do. And he is going to have lots of nice things to say.
AC is a special creature.
Here we go. Boom. Get the chair out of his face. He has been compelled by court.
Oops. Thanks, dog. Oops.
He has been compelled by court of law to do this for us. He is reverse traffic light, so red, yellow, green. Red, yellow, and green.
Bullseye.
Bullseye. I got it right? Let's go. That's the first I've ever gotten AC's colors right. Let's friggin' go.
Kenya with the now rolling eyes. With rolling eyes. Why is that with the rolling eyes?
There we go. AC is just going to be in the corner for most of the stream. I hope you don't mind. He's going to be stuck in a chair. In the meantime, we're going to keep working on the physical body of Faramis. Actually, I'll leave the decision to Gear. Gear, do you want me to draw Faramis's dad or Faramis?
Bob keeps sending emojis from my face with spiral eyes, face with spiral eyes, face with spiral eyes. Come.
From your comp?
Up to you.
Interesting. Okay. I'll have to narrow it down as I get further along. For right now, we're just gonna kind of leave it
Spiralized
vague
face.
while I figure out the body. Because they've got roughly the same body type. Except for maybe body hair. Faramis appears to have a lot more of that. That seems to be something that is a lot more present on him. We do something like that. We get... like this. And... for some reason, the hand doesn't feel big enough. in the foreshortening. So we're gonna extendo the hand. Extendo the hand. And we're gonna give him...
It looks really good so far.
Yeah, I agree. I am hopeful about...
Looking good, gray.
What it will be. Of course, I still have to... Do we want to have his body go any... I don't know if we want to have his body go any lower, but I do want to try and do some coloring on his body later, at the very least. I need to get more detail in terms of his hair. I'm going to go with Faramus because we have more Faramus references. So that means I need to give Faramus an eye patch. So because he is Faramus, not merely someone else. The eye patch is something that goes down like so, with this.
Gray streaming the horses. Let's go.
Gray streaming the woods. Steph, so glad to have you. Welcome, 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 Seth. Welcome. It seems like it goes off into the corner up here.
Face blue smiling.
We'll kind of have it fade off into the distance here.
Wobbing hand.
Okay, so we make this... I don't think I want to make it like a full black, right? I don't think I want to make it just completely pitch black. Just because I feel like that's going to ruin a lot of detail.
Are there wave the water
But I
wave?
can make it black for now, and then come back and like add some coloration to it. For now, it's going to be black. It will become more gray or have more like spots on it or something like. Not that, that's for sure. No, that's not exactly what I want. I don't know exactly how to describe it. Like more of a texture to it somehow. Anyway, we gotta give him some kind of thing across his nose, because he's got the scar. How many, Gear, I'm gonna ask you this, how many scratches across his nose does he have? It's kind of hard to see from some of the pictures. It looks like 3, where one of them is a lot worse than the others.
Istar.
Istar? Istar? Istar is an interesting number. We're gonna give him... Okay, so
3.
We make something like so. Feels too big, honestly. We're gonna make it a little thinner. Okay, so we got that there. And we're gonna give him a similar cut. We have to offset it slightly because it's supposed to be slightly different because of the nose. Then this one will have to be smaller than the other one, right? Because it's supposed to be a less noticeable cut, but it's still there. And this one is an even smaller one. From what I can tell and how it's depicted, it has like increasingly less deep cuts as you go up the face. The most severe of his cuts are closer to the bottom. This may be me just having a schizo moment, but I'm running with it. I think it's an interesting detail. And then he has hair that's kind of like what I've been doing, but kind of not. We're gonna make it slightly less voluminous, of less volume over here. And we're gonna give him... Do we want to de-emphasize the ears? I feel like the ears really add to him. I don't know if I want to de-emphasize the ears too much. I like the outward ears. I feel like it shows us a new side of Faramus, a more friendly side. Assuming he has it, of course. I don't know how friendly Faramus is. I don't know Faramus's plot enough to say. Is there a plot that goes along with Faramus? Does he have a story that goes with him? I've known him for so long, and yet I've never really known the answer to that question.
He does so.
He does? He does? What is the plot of Faramus? What is his story?
Years of playing D&D with Bob Lowell.
Years of playing D. Ah, I see, I see. That explains how he can arise.
Back.
Yeah. Back. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah. So he has like hair that kind of goes out like so.
Let's go, hairy men.
Let's go, hairy men. Are we very fond of hairy men around here? I can see some of you are. I can see some of you are actually very fond of hairy men. We're gonna make sure he has a lot of chest hair around here.
He's a barbarian, and he's attempting to kill a king.
I see. He's killing this king. Why is he killing
Hairless men weird me out. Dunno why, but it feels unnatural.
It feels unnatural.
Let's go.
First it was, let's go, hairless men. Now it's, hairless men weird... Oh, hairless men weird me out. Wonderful. So glad to have you, Thornbush. Pizza...
Your face.
Pizza Steve.
A true fox.
Pizza Steve. Thornbush, so glad to see you both. Welcome, welcome. We are currently drawing...
Hairless men swim, and swimming is unnatural?
Hairless men Hairless men are simply unnatural. Men must have big, poofy hair on their chest. Let's see, okay. I don't think I'm doing the chest and the hair right in terms of how I'm seeing it in the images. It looks like it kind of goes out a bit at the top. It kind of goes up to this point and stops around there. And then it's got like...
Nate, how do you feel about space aliens?
How do you feel about space aliens? I am not Nate, but I personally think that space aliens are probably not cool. They're probably gonna kill you.
Very strongly positively. They're figgish.
They're figgish? I'm so sorry to tell you this.
Something tells me he'd think space-related stuff is pretty cool.
Nate, so glad to have you. Welcome, welcome. Jeff.
Identification complete.
Let's see. So we need... Oh, he has armpit hair. I don't think I can include the armpit hair in here, though. I don't think I can include armpit hair in any way, shape, or form. I can include other muscles, right? Like I can try and like show off his other muscles. Now that I'm saying it, it sounds
Fig
stupid.
Newton.
Okay, so this actually goes this has like a weird indent in it. It confuses me over here in his bicep. His bicep just suddenly decides we're going to indent.
The Jiggy Figgy. He is attempting to kill a king because he was hired to fight for said king, but found out that there's a deep plot to turn Faramis into a martyr. So, the king can take over an enemy land without bad press. Fig Nathan.
I see. That does sound pretty heinous. He's using Faramis as a cause for a war. That is pretty bad. And so now Faramis is trying to use himself to take down this tyrannical king looking for conquest. Alright, I like it. He's going on a rampage, on this barbarous rampage against the enemy. And we're gonna give him... Is Faramis's hair curly? Is that what I'm seeing here? It kind of looks a bit curly. It's kind of straight towards the top, but the rest of it is mostly... looks like it's curling in, especially towards the bottom. Is that right? Am I understanding Faramis correctly?
It's wavy, I'd say.
Wavy? Okay, that's fair. This is understandable. Let's see. We want to get in a... I want to get in more curls into his hair, more waves. As far as I can understand it. But yeah, I've added a few things to the stream that I feel like may both add to the stream and detract from the stream. Some things are the kinds of things you'd only expect on like the worst of worst quality streams, and then there's other things where you can now use certain words that people have used before to do stuff. People have heard the booing. I added the booing. You can now boo me if you like. You can now say, "Ah, come on, boo, boo." There's also a clapping one, too. Now boo whenever you want. Complain. Boo. Boo all you want. Go on, boo at me. You'll never take it away. Okay, and then he's got like a little bit of hair that goes on the inside.
Wasn't there a breaking command?
There is a breaking news command. This is correct. Okay, so he's got like a thing that goes in front of...
Breaking news, Tess. Oh.
So we have breaking news, that's right. We also have... we have the clapping. You can now clap. You can now applaud me for a job well done. Right? This is something you can do. You can say, "Wow, that was great, Gray. Just absolutely amazing. Truly, the pinnacle of art and what art can be. A buff man with hair on his chest. Truly amazing." Let's see. He's got hair on his arms, too.
Wow, that was great, Gray. Just absolutely amazing. Truly pinnacle.
I
それ
forgot.
は素晴らしい。
I forgot we had the WoW one. I'll be real. I forgot about that one. That's an oldie. So we have WoW. We have other great things. What
Great-tastic. Wow.
what else do we have? Goodness. I should probably add... No, I shouldn't add more triggers for it. It's already... I think it's bad enough to include it. I think we'll leave that one. There's one that I don't want to mention because I don't want to prompt it. Actually, let me see if we actually have triggers for it. Okay, we do have triggers for it. Oh gosh.
Breaking news. Wow.
We'll shoot you down. Do something like that. So we have hair. The hair is kind of dark, but not like too dark. We'd want it a little darker than what we got. A little messy, just so it's clear what it is, you know. Here we are. There we go. And he's got like this beard that goes along with it. It's not just this other stuff. Let's see. Right, I was giving him the things on the side right first. I forgot about these. I feel like the art...
Breaking news. Buff elf.
Art has gotten to the point where it's... For me, I'll go from fixing one thing to I'll notice something else, I'll start fixing that, and I'll forget about the original thing I was fixing. Moonrune, so glad of you to join us. So glad of you to be here. Let's see, so next thing we want to do is we want to have him do the... He's got not the same kind of hair. So freaking true. Alright, so I currently have his hair like his dad has it, which is not what we want. We want something like what he has, which is more like a widow's peak. He's got a widow's peak. Or at the very least, some kind of... Yeah, that's a widow's peak, right? I'm not crazy. It's like a...
up. Oops, not buffering. Oops, not buffering.
Oh yeah. It is a great command. I'm very glad that we have it. You are hearing yet another one of AC's works. AC, thank you very much for your amazing contributions to this stream. We greatly appreciate it. Absolutely astounding. Let's see. Let's see. Can't tell if I made his neck too long. Did I make his neck too long? we've got like that. Make something like so. I feel like this needs to be moved around a little bit. We need to move them over. Move them over. Probably should give a little more attention to his eyes too while I'm at it.
MoBa.
Yo, Seth, thank you very much.
On Seth, the Hardcore Plus Awesome is based.
How many great...
80% of goal. Support on Ko-Fi. HTTPS ko-fi.com. Tachi pseudo gray.
How many gray bucks will $10 get me? As many as you want, buddy. As many as you want. What do you want drawn for 10 bucks? What would you like? What would you like? What would you like your gray bucks to purchase, Seth? What kind of service? In the meantime, let me draw Faramus's beard.
Draw Simon, making it rain gray bucks.
Making it rain gray bucks.
My Cecile's being drawn again.
Draw Simon making it rain gray bucks. You know what? I'm down for that. I am down for that. We're going to be drawing that immediately. Faramus, you're going to be taking a pause briefly to have Simon making it rain. This is very important. I hope you understand this. Let me get the... there's a little lopsided of a beard. Still lopsided. Okay, then we get him some fuzz in there.
I'll understand, Doodle.
You'll understand? Don't we all understand? Simon making it rain is pretty important. Okay, question though, Seth. When Simon is making it rain, is he making it rain on anyone or anything in particular? Or is he just doing this in like some kind of back alley? Let's see here. We give him something like this. Do 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 do. Here we are. Look at this. Give him like a rough outline around all the hair. Yo, Poor Pizza from Steve fan. What?
C2 Mirage. 100% of goal.
Yo!
Support on Ko-Fi.
Yo!
HTTPS TonKofi.com pseudo gray.
Pizza Steve.
Your core pizza Stav fan is based.
Yo, Pizza Steve, thank you very much. Did you have something you'd like me to draw? I mean, you've just gotten me up to the goal that I need to get to make another video. So I guess I'm gonna be commissioning somebody now. Would you like something, Pizza Steve? Would you like me to draw you something? In the meantime, let me almost finish.
Draw Gale using a slot machine.
Draw Gale using a slot machine. True. Alright, hold on, let me... Okay, we have two things in queue now. Two things in queue, and I see another message for me already. Alright, hold on, let's... I will
Draw
come...
Simon making it rain with Gale's winnings.
Simon making it rain with Gale's winnings. That is pretty good. We will be coming back to you. I swear, Faramus.
Lol, gray themed slot machine.
Faramus, I want to see you through. I want to see buff Faramus colored with, like, skin coloration and, like, appropriate hair stuff, you know? I think it could be great. I think it could be absolutely great. Lazy Buggy Boy, so glad to have you. So glad to have you. We just finished drawing Faramus for the time being. We're going to be drawing 2 other things, which we have.
Check message.
I will check my messages right now. I have 3 messages. First, oh, Icy Love, thank you very much. Foxbuck thank you
what
as
in the
well.
world?
Everyone. I present to you. Fan art. Look at this. Look at this. What is your biggest secret? Overflow your head with creativity, and it'll spill out into your hair. You see that right there? Look at this. Look at the little details of this. I love it. We got Elsie. We got an apple. We got.
Wait, is there a Discord I can join? I finally got it.
Purple hat and a cat. That's a purple. A hat
Magical
and a purple
hair.
hat. And buff hairy guys. We like it. We like it. Ah. Very cool. I like this a lot. Thank you, Foxbuck. Let me add it to the thingamajig. Is there a Discord? I don't know if there is a Discord that I've set aside specifically for people to be able to post in yet. I probably do need to make, like, something for that. I've been sent another thing.
Slot machine.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We have 2 more fan arts. I present to you all Bob's Faramus Simon.
Same on fire mode. That's incredible.
Faramus Simon. It's so
Simon
it's so
Farius.
based. Simon Faramus.
I love him.
Oh my goodness. And now.
Same Roche. Hell no, that rocks.
We have yet another piece. Grail. It's Grail.
Goyle Ray. The Holy Grail.
The Holy
Simon's
Grail.
already got the chest hair.
Simon-
Feathers. It's perfect. Grail.
So Gale, it was Gale lose. Is it Gale losing at the slot machine or Gale uses a slot machine? Okay, I gotta make sure I have this down. Gale uses a slot machine. Okay, we're gonna have those 2. I'm gonna draw 1 at a time, and we're going to. Oh gosh, how would I even draw this? How would I draw this? Okay. I need to get some Simon and Kale references. Okay. Someone send me Simon or Kale references. In the meantime, I'm gonna try and figure out what I would do. So you have something like Simon over here. Alright, he's going off. No, hold on. I have to look at what it looks like when someone makes it rain. I need an actual image for this. Make it rain. I'm really hoping these are decent. Okay. This one's good. Okay, I like this image for it. I feel like this is a good little reference image. We can make him rain via something like that. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Earthberg, Sark, or Collision, 110%
What?
of goal. Support on Ko-fi. HTTPS, Ko-fi, .com, pseudo gray. Also, Ben destroys base.
Draw a tiny gray.
Happy Pride Month.
Okay. Draw a tiny gray in each of today's drawings for the rest of the stream. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. I'm going to...
Lol, Ben.
We're gonna be putting me in there. And then... Slot machine. Hold on, I have to get slot machine grandma. Hold on. Slot machine old people. Here we go. We have a picture for Gale. We know what we're gonna be using for Gale. The Gale is gonna be front and center here. We have our ideas. We have our plan.
Classic.
We're gonna make
at
it
the slots.
Classic gray at the slots. Exactly. So the first thing we gotta do, we're gonna do the Simon one first. I need to go grab a Simon reference. Give me one moment while I do so. Simon is going to be... Where would you be? Where would you be? I know you're bound to be in this list somewhere.
The only gambling I do is clicking on hidden pictures on my Twitter and Discord feeds.
True.
Don't forget to put a tiny gray in every image throughout today.
We will. Okay, there we go. We have a character sheet for Simon. We're going every single image will in fact have a tiny gray in it. I will make sure of this. That is my promise to you all right here now. You hear this? You hear me? Every single one will have a tiny gray.
Oh, Ipper.
Every single one. Everyone, without exception. Now we need a Gale reference. I need to get a Gale reference while I'm at it. Oh, you sent me a Simon reference while I was at it. We have 2 Simon references now. If I was mean, I would look for very minor differences between the 2 and make a big deal out of it. I'd be like, how do we know what's canon? Look for like the slightest differentiation.
Oh, yo, 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 yo,
Now I need to
yo,
get
yo,
Gale.
yo.
I need a Gale reference. Hold on. Gale. Where are you, Gale? Let's see. Okay, I've got, I think, references for Gale now. Here we go. Gale reference. Right there. Kittery. Okay. One at a time. We will make this happen. The first thing, I'm thinking Simon is going to be standing behind Gale. Right? I'm thinking Simon is going to be there going...
She looks like she's about to strangle someone in that reference image.
She is absolutely about to strangle someone. Alright, and then he's supposed to have... nose like so. It's not that pronounced, I don't think. Ah, wait, around there. That was it. Something like that, I think, for the head shape. A little more rounded around here. There you go. Wait a minute, I noticed the character inconsistency. Simon's eyes are different colors. Everyone, I want you to notice this. Simon's eyes change colors. This is canon. Simon is actually a demonic creature. I need you to be aware of this. He is canonically not who he says to be. There are 2 Simons. He is actually a twin. His twin is in fact evil.
He's one of those people whose eyes change color with his emotions.
His eyes change color. He gets angry and his eyes turn a shade of purple. They just become like slightly more vivid. Okay, so then this guy's got this here, and we give him...
They turn green when he's on the hunt, yellow when he's happy, and red when he's really, really angry.
Separated into 2 layers for the time being, just so I have something to get the frame for it, so I can say, ah yes, this is good.
Snarl grwool.
Alright, and then he's got...
Woof, woof, roof, 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 bug, bug, bug.
Woof, 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 bark, 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 bark. So true. So true. Alright, and then this... Aye, to you too. Alright, so then it goes something like this. And then it goes
I
like
sent some
this.
fan art.
You did? Oh! No, let me check.
Oh,
Other
like
gales, should I need them? I will, in fact, need them. Thank you. We will have more assorted gales for reference. Been sent more references in the meantime. Oh my goodness. Everyone. I'd like to present to you all. This is what I look like in real life. With a few minor edits. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's rad.
Thank you very much, Gear. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Absolutely amazing.
There's even a bite out of your chest hair.
There's even a bite out of the chest hair. That's right, there is. I love it. Absolutely amazing. Barbarian Gray. Oh my goodness. This is great. This is absolutely amazing. Let's go over to Simon. Let's see. So he's gonna have like the hands. He's gonna have the little fingers there. And then he's gonna have another finger here. It's gonna be hard, I can already tell, to depict the movement of making it rain with Simon's hands. Can already tell it will be. But you know what? We're gonna do our best, and we're not gonna complain about the rest. Because if we did our best, that's all that we can ask. That's all that we can do. And there's nothing more to do. Oh wait, he has this here too. So we zoom in a little bit, we get this down. Then we have the... give him all of this. I don't know why, it's just fun to say all of this. That shoulder doesn't feel right at all. Hold on. Let's see. You ever think about bugs? You ever see bugs? I haven't seen many bugs in my apartment for a while. Thankfully. I think the most recent one we had was like a roach that got in somehow. That was annoying, but you know, it's alright. We got rid of it.
My cousins are bugs.
Your cousins are bugs? I'm so sorry for you. That really must
There are these
bug
tiny
you.
fat flies in my house.
Tiny flat flies in your house? I see.
I love bugs.
Yeah, okay. Those friggin' gnats are everywhere. I
That
just
was
saw
my
a
Uncle
gnat
Jerry.
in my room. I have no idea how you stop gnats. How you get rid of them. They're just constantly here.
Tiny flat flies flitter and flap their wings.
Okay.
Elsie eats bugs.
Oh, the shoulder is too high up. That's what's weird. Okay. Elsie flaps their wings. And we give them a little bit more of this. Get rid of the neck on this side. We show them this side instead.
Elsie eats bugs.
I cannot confirm nor deny that Elsie eats bugs. I am, however, going to turn Elsie back into her normal, jazzy self. What? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Nom 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 nom. Grimacer.
Grimasu.
Caterpillar journey. Bug. Where does it go?
Caterpillar journey. Where does it go? You know, I don't know. We can have a little caterpillar guy on here. We can give Simon a little
Bug can go to
caterpillar
space.
friend.
The devil on Simon's shoulder is a caterpillar. Ha ha ha.
We give him shades. There we go. Look at that. He's got a cool little caterpillar on his
Farewell,
shoulder.
space caterpillar.
Space caterpillar. Okay, and then we want to do...
Cool caterpillar.
It's very true. I am quite fond of caterpillars. I think they look nice. Nope, doing the hands wrong. Let's see. I need to do... Making it too much like a tooth. That's not exactly what it's like. There you go. That's too big, though. Here we go.
I love woolly bear caterpillars.
Woolly
I saw a
bears
bunny today.
Caterpillars specifically. Oh, that's wonderful, Fuka. So glad to see.
Caterpillar.
So glad to hear. Caterpillar. Okay, so we get these two.
I saw a mole, and my cat was attacking it.
You saw a mole your cat was attacking? What did you do? What did you do when your cat was attacking a mole? Did you dig into it? Let's see, so he's got...
And no protect the moles.
Here we go.
It was chittering so loud that the grass was vibrating where it was.
Such a loud thing.
The mole just ran away into a thicket, and my cat couldn't follow it.
There we go. We have I forgot to add the dollars now. So we gotta add $1 here.
Dollars.
making the original hands
Dollars.
that I drew
Effervishes,
almost
vervistis,
useless.
effervis, fidi, fervitandisi, fietis, fervershi, amvorni, pervosas. Dollars?
Dollars.
Dollar.
Specifically gray dollars. I gotta remind you all that technically,
Drawing Simon buying something cool with his gajillion dollars.
I gotta remind you that technically these are not
Right
real dollars. These are in fact gray dollars. You're drawing Simon. Oh, you're drawing Simon doing so right now? Very cool. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so we give him something like this. Probably need to make his arm here a little bigger, though.
They look like normal dollar bills. Instead of green, they are gray.
They look like normal dollar bills. Instead of green, they're gray. Also, some fan art that makes Tuesday night feel special.
He's buying an illegal leaf.
Dollar bills with bites taken out of them.
Oh, it's great. I love it. Oh, I absolutely love it. Everyone, look at this. It's the bite of Grady 7. It's the bite of Grady 7.
Zoom in.
Zooming in. I'm zooming in. The bite of Grady 7. Woo!
Goated.
Absolutely
Lol.
amazing.
Lego.
Thank you, Lego Elsie. Very cool. Oh my goodness. It feels so weird with Lego Elsie here.
Mao.
Gail.
Grillsy.
Grillsy. It's great. Absolutely great. Thank you, Norm. I appreciate it. Okay, so we need to continue with Simon.
Gail looks so demented.
Looks so demented. We need bigger.
Well, that's Corey who made that.
That's Core who made. Oh, I'm
Pizza
sorry.
Steve fan.
I'm sorry. Core.
Wasn't that Pizza Steve fan?
Pizza Steve fan. I'm sorry. I misread the name. That is my fault. Pizza Steve fan. You are now
Pizza
welcome.
Steve.
Pizza Steve. You are welcome to now
Pizza
kill
Steve.
me. You're
Who is
welcome to
Core?
kill me. You are welcome to kill me. All right.
Both start with K and is a 3-letter name.
Right.
Easy mistake.
Pizza Steve versus Norm or Core, quote unquote. You know, easy mistake. Easy mistake. But you know, if you'd like to kill me anyway, Pizza Steve, you are welcome to do so. That is my bad.
What? 3K letters name?
3K letters name? Yeah. Norm is a K name, right? Let's see. Oh, I gotta fix it.
No. Kakalaka boom. Knorm.
There we go. Oh, I think the issue is that it looks a little high. There we go. Okay. Then we want to get...
Gray. Do you own a Labubu?
a Labubu? I do not know what a Labubu is. I'm sorry to tell you this. I do not know what a Labubu is. It is completely unfamiliar to me. No awareness whatsoever. Maybe if I knew, if I was more culturally literate. Lafufu? I'm sorry, I do not have a Lafufu.
It's a blind box toy.
It's a what blocks toy? A blind blocks toy.
He owns a cockalockapoo. I I have
Not
one,
gonna lie.
but the Meshin and Krieger collab and way before it became a TikTok trend.
There's a TikTok trend around it? This is odd. I've never heard of this thing before in my life. Very
If Gray
odd.
were a superhero, he would be Kakaman.
Oh my.
Some say they're evil.
Everyone, we have more fan art. We have more fan art, everyone. Look at this. Look at this. Look at
They
this.
put I under a spell.
Look at this right now. Barbarian Gale. Thank you very much, Gear. That's great. Absolutely astounding. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Let me zoom in a little bit so y'all get to focus on, you know, Gale's amazing features.
I just got one because it was a mecha collab and didn't really know about the bunny things. Yippee!
She sounds so excited with that yippee. Also, the yippee didn't trigger. What the heck? There's supposed to be a yippee.
Oh, that was cute. Mecha collab sounds cute. Yippee.
I'm going to manually edit the trigger for yippee now.
Yippee alarm.
It should have worked. It should have worked. I don't get why it didn't work. We're gonna manually trigger it again. Yippee! There you go. There you go. You get yippee. I hope you are satisfied with yippee. I hope you enjoy yippee, quote unquote.
Breaking news, a yippee. Yippee.
Yeah, it's just not triggering at all. That's weird. Why is it not triggering?
Yip, yip.
Everything else is triggering. Is it off or something?
We have a category for giggle pod emergency. Epi.
I don't get it. What is that?
Slap. Pause. Bug.
Let me just type it in chat. Hold on.
Oh, pee. Yippee. Yippee.
Okay, it works that time. Is it case sensitive or
Yippee.
something?
Yippee machine broke.
No, that one works. It's not case sensitive.
Yippee.
Okay, now it's working. Now it's detecting. Now people are able to yippee. We are able to yippee again, everyone.
Does yippee work?
Apparently not. I could probably set it to work
Or
if
is
we
it
wanted
just
to.
yippee?
I think it's two P's. But even then, it doesn't seem like it likes whenever you have like things before and after it for some reason.
Yippee. More yips, the better.
More yips, the better. All right, we will make more triggers for yippee. We are going to add a yippee that will allow you to do before and
How there
after.
came Gaelnon, the Kittarian. Big head, board-eyed, fishnet in hand. A wadi with gigantic angst and gigantic vomit to tread the jeweled inheritance under her costumed feet.
Okay. Okay, it has been set. It has been made. You are welcome. I hope you enjoy. It should work
But
now.
somehow, when a message contains no, it triggered the booing sound.
Yeah, that was because I accidentally had the wrong thing set up for it. It should be fixed now. Only if you say boo should it trigger now. Only that should do so. If you say no, it should only trigger the no sound effect. I don't know why it didn't trigger there, though. That's confusing to me. I don't know why the triggers are just not working half the time anymore.
Oh no, yippee. Yippee! No, heavy.
Okay. And then we gotta make Simon's
Boom.
leg. Boom will in fact cause both the Vine Boom and Boo to go off. This is an oversight on my part.
Lol. I'm just good sis.
don't like the length of his leg.
Kakalaka boom.
There we go. There's his legs.
Soothe boom.
And he's
Bada boom.
Let me get something like this. So tell me, is the thing on his
What was
head in
that
the
scream?
back like his hair, like his hat?
Boo! Big bada boom. Boom shakalaka.
Oh, come on. The Simon's not that bad. Come on. Come on. You like the Simon.
Clap.
Please clap.
Yeah. I'm sorry, did you ask me a question, LOL?
Did I ask you a question? No. I made a joke earlier about the color of his eyes, but that's about it. Why doesn't the clapping work? Hold on. Oh, I see. It's because I didn't make make that. Hold on. Let me put it that way. There you go. Okay, clapping should work. I set it to be the clapping emoji, apparently. Which tells me that some other things. Can someone test if the clapping emoji will set it off?
Clap.
If just the clapping emoji will set it off? Okay, why?
Clap. Clap.
Okay, why isn't it going off now? Hold on.
Oh, wait, clapping hands. Clapping hands. Clapping hands. Clap.
Okay. It should. I'm gonna run it manually. Thank you.
Applause.
Thank you.
Clapping hands. Breaking news. Yippee says boom. Oh, clapping a hand, eh?
What the heck? Why doesn't it work? How does it read clapping hand as? How does it read that? So weird.
Sus.
Oh well, let's go back to Simon while I try and think
Ay,
through.
di ka bro.
Okay, and his eyes are flush with his face.
Ay! Clapping cans, system. Potable water, potable water, potable water, potable water, potable water.
Oh yeah, we have the sus thing as well, of course.
Hello!
Hello.
Potable water.
I'm trying to figure
What
out.
the heck?
What do you mean? What
Oh,
the heck?
oops.
Oh,
Buffering.
Sunflower
Dog
KC.
buffering. Thanks, Doc.
Welcome,
Doc,
Sunflower.
Oops.
So glad of you to join us. I'm trying to figure out something now. Right?
Make a drawing of me.
Make a drawing of you? Perhaps. We have currently a few other requests in the way, but I'm willing to do so at some point. I have to make the hidden gray. I guess the hidden gray
Or
would be in
don't.
the dollars. In each one of the dollars, there's a little tiny gray.
Film projector, film projector, film
Film
projector.
projector, film projector.
Hidden in forbidden gray. Can you draw a fat SpongeBob?
You're very creative, Sunflower KC. I like that. Fat SpongeBob is not what most people would think. Right? It's outside the box, but it's the kind of thing we need here in this stream. It's the kind of thing that really...
Can you draw a fat me?
A fat you.
Beetle, beetle, beetle.
We shall.
Fat SpongeBob rubbing his big belly.
No, we're not. He's not rubbing.
Fat SpongeBob. Fat SpongeBob. Fat SpongeBob. Fat SpongeBob.
Alright, hold on. Let me look at this guy's expression. He's got, like... How does the Simon do his expressions again? Does he have the eyes...
Flat SpongeBobo.
Does Simon's eyes do like this, where they have the eyelids inside, or do they get rid of the eyelids whenever he
Fat
has an
SpongeBob
expression?
puking and holding his gut while he pukes.
I don't know
Hey,
which
can
it
you
is.
draw SpongeBob drawing a SpongeBob?
I don't know which one would be
Either
good.
one.
How on earth am I gonna make him like a happy... I guess if he was gonna be happy, he'd have like big eyes. So we'd want to make his irises especially big.
Can you draw God looking at America and crying?
God looks
Lower
at
eyelids,
America
Co.
and crying. Lower eyelids, Co.
Lower eyelids coming up slightly usually show joy. Lower eye lines curled up as a smize.
Lower eyelids curled up as a smile. Oh, lower
Can
eyelids.
you draw me looking at Pretoria and clapping?
Hey, the clapping works! It worked this time! Right, lower eyelids, you're right.
Oh, you Norm.
Yeah, let me
The
move
bottom
his,
eyelids raised. Yeah.
let me move his eyes
Clapping.
over. There you go. We have Simon. He's gonna be doing his wonderful little routine here.
I'll clap to that. Clapping hands. 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 Clapping hands.
You're
Clapping
killing me.
hands. Worm. Turtle. Turtle.
Look at that. Look how excited he is.
Yippee! Beetle. Beetle.
He's making it rain. All this money he's got in his hand. He's got tiny little grays along with it. And each and every one of them. Okay, so here...
Hell nah. This guy finessed me with a gray buck.
This guy finessed me with a gray buck.
Rain. Spain. Rain. Oops, a vertical traffic light. Astonished by his edge curler.
And we're gonna add some basic color. If I could actually
It
figure
was
out-
a sunny day in Bikini Bottom, and SpongeBob SquarePants was more excited than usual. He had polished his jellyfishing
No.
net, packed a
What is
dozen
this?
jellyfish peanut migration, he said, jumping. On onion.
I'm concerned what
Onion.
this
Onion.
copy pasta
Onion.
is.
Onion. What is blood waffling about?
What is
Hey, Gray, you should totally look at my fan art.
Yo, you made fan art? Nice. Let me look.
Grenert. Breaking news, Bob farted.
Yep. It's even a GIF. That's amazing.
She didn't pronounce onion the same way twice.
Okay, there's no way for me to present this in chat. There's no way at all for me to present this, but it's like it's a full
Onion.
GIF of me like bouncing up and down, and it's just amazing.
No, I didn't. Dancing Gray.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can post it somewhere.
Cute.
No, it doesn't let me. How do I?
Oh, bald Gray, baby.
How do I? Copy. No, it doesn't let. No! 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 Let me save it, darn you.
Put every single frame up there like a Captain Underpants flip.
It only copies the same
No,
frame
no,
every
no,
time.
no! Oh, oh, no, don't tell no one, no. LOL.
It only pulls up a single frame every time I copy paste it. I can't show you the full thing.
SpongeBob and Patrick sprang into action. SpongeBob distracted the machine by waving his net and doing a silly dance with jazz hands, while Patrick climbed on top to pull out. Well, what if you shared your screen on the GIF?
You know what? Sure, I will do that, actually. Just for you. Hold on.
On ChatGPT moment. Get.
Is there anything that I can't show in here? No, everything's fine. Okay. Here we go. That didn't work. This is it, everyone. Look at this.
Yes, you figured out my evil plan. I've been using GPT.
You've been using GPT to make SpongeBob and Patrick fan fiction?
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. Look at this. Just look at this. I love it. I love it. Thank you very much, Lazy Buggy Boy.
ChatGPT. And I'll get to GIF.
If I knew how... Wait, what? What? How'd it go away?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why, because I tabbed out by
Baby
mistake.
Gway dancing before he got a big hair or a bite out of it.
Just absolutely adorable.
Dog fuck my head.
Amazing.
Gray, is that her mating dance?
Anyway... Simon, right? Absolutely astounding. We love Simon. Everyone loves Simon. There's no good way for me to reply to that.
Is that your mating dance?
We love Simon.
We don't need to know the answer to this question. We don't need to know the answer to some questions, all right? You ever... Mrs. Puff said it best.
Is it so an animal?
Mrs. Puff said it best.
well.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. All right? That's how it is. That's how you need to remember.
mate.
You get that, and then we get... What color eyes do we want?
How are you
B?
doing tonight, Gray?
You know, I'm doing a lot better. Thank you, Peace Ribbon.
What
So
does the
glad to
Simon
have you
say?
here. What does
I'm gonna
the...
go see you guys.
Yes, sir.
Understood. Sorry to see you go, Norm. But we get it.
Do
Take
that,
care.
Simon, make it rain. Do that, Simon, make it rain. Do that, Simon, make it rain. Do that, Simon, make it rain. See ya, Norm. Fits near me, or...
And then we get some... Here we go. There we go. We'll put that in. That. And then we can make it green, even though it's like not, you know. We can make them green. Just so it's clear what's going on, right? I mean, there's no
What is Simon's favorite
ambiguity.
song?
That is a good question. Personally, I feel like it's I'm a Barbie Girl, or Barbie Girl, you know? I feel like that's gotta be his favorite song. But Seth is the canon author, so, you know, maybe he knows better than I do as to what truly inspires Bugmilk. But I personally feel like a character like this...
The Boing Boing song from Zatch Bell.
The Boing Boing song from Zatch Bell. Okay. We have ourselves a Simon. Who I might...
Poppy! Cat! Poppy the cat! Poppy the cat! It hit me like a lightning bolt, one sharp pain, then a wave of silence inside my chest. Time slowed as I collapsed, the world narrowing to the sound of my own breath. Paramedics hovered like angels. Simon's favorite song is a parody song he wrote. Who lets the bugs out? Who.
I see, I see. Does the original actually exist in his world? Does the original version actually exist in Bug World?
Who let the bugs out? Who? Or voices distant, hand steady. I woke up in a hospital bed, grateful for a second chance and a heart still beating. Yeah, but they don't know what a dog is?
They don't know what a dog is? I see. They have the song, they just don't know what it's about. I see.
My
Understandable.
mama loof me to get to muke, and the or is a sky man twine to get
Okay.
into the house, pleading arch
We have
face.
ourselves
Joking,
our
BTW.
Simon making it rain. That's the first thing we got.
What is a dog? Is a dog is...
You know, that's a very deep question, Sunflower KC. You're onto something there. But first, we must make Gale.
They say dog in like an urban dictionary type way. You know, dog.
Oh, I see. I want my lawyer dog.
Is a dog a dog?
Okay, hold on. We gotta move around some references. Move this here, right?
The Galure.
The Gallier.
Is dog a soup?
We give her.
So confused.
We give her some eyes here that are kind of jaded. You know, I feel like it's normal to be confused. Well, actually, no, you're the
Easter
one
is
who's
tomorrow.
causing the confusion. Easter is tomorrow? Is this Orthodox? No, it's not tomorrow. What? Even the Orthodox had their Easter a different time this year. I'm not sure there's any group that says Easter is tomorrow. Is there? Yeah, no, tomorrow is Wednesday. No group would say it's tomorrow.
Gray. It's June.
What do you mean it's June?
New Year's Eve is Tom.
New Year's Eve is Tom? Personally, I think that Tom is a little more than New Year's Eve. Okay, so she has a very expressive way of, like, going. I need to make sure it's more...
Tomorrow.
I need to make sure it's more emphasized in her clothing how sad she is. Right, it can't be like a nice look. We'll give her more headspace, though. Her nose.
The yippee clapping.
Lower her eyes down a little bit now. Look at her go. There she is. Then we give her like a little bit of hair out here.
It's still raining.
It's still raining? I don't think it's raining, at least where I am.
It's peering.
It's peering. Sunflower, are you, do you want to take a random drug test, by the way? Just...
The old man is pouring it.
Do you want to just take a random drug test for me, by the way? No particular reason, right? I just feel like maybe, just maybe, you could use one.
Oh, I find trust. Hey,
There we go.
Gray, if you had a game review channel, what game would you review first?
I would probably start with something good. I'd probably start with some kind of game that I really like. So I think I would start off with like Umineko or something. Or maybe I would start off, I guess Umineko is more of a visual novel, and that's kind of dubious in terms of actual gameplay. In terms of actual games to review, I don't know if I actually like the idea of being a game reviewer, because I don't think I have a lot to bring to the table. But I might bring something like Lethal Company or Helldivers. I would focus on co-op games, I think. I think those are probably the best. I would get torn apart for doing it first. Oh, the thing stopped. Hold on. If I had to, I would get torn apart for reviewing a visual novel first. Listen, all I gotta say is, right?
There are some game review channels that only focus on VNs.
There are some game reviews that only focus on VNs. I gotta make them more... There you go. Now it's like really emphasized there. There you go. Now she's on the verge of tears.
Do they review whether you have a skip button?
They review whether you have a skip button. I feel like this needs to be lower. A skip button does seem like an important feature, honestly. In a VN. If you're gonna have a VN, you need to be able to skip through some dialogue if you're replaying it. If it's the kind of VN where you can replay
Lol,
it.
Europe and book reviewers talk about the pages and ink.
Let's see. Then we gotta give her some kind of body kill. That is the most horrifying lull I've heard from Elsie. We gotta give her like a kind of hunchback.
Gale lost everything?
Gale lost everything in gambling. And we're gonna move her over a little bit more. We gotta get her body down.
She spent her entire inheritance.
She spent everything she ever earned, all of her inheritance. She sold the life savings on her family after
Everything
her
her
family
father
died.
worked for?
Her family's life savings too. She promised them she would win it all back, and now she's lost everything. This is why you don't do gambling, kids. You win. People like...
Gambling is the winner's way. She just needs to pull more.
She just needs to pull more.
Generational wealth turned into generational debt.
You just need to do more gambling if you're losing. Right? If you have nothing to lose, right, then there's no problem gambling that money away. Right?
I'm back.
And if you have more to gamble, right, then that just means that you have more. If you have more money, if you have more things to lose, that means you have more to gamble. So, really, no matter how you think about it, there's always a reason to keep gambling. There's always a reason. There we go. So we give her this.
Key.
Give her some kind of slot machine here. And then we give her this here.
I fell asleep because of the I was tired.
This is the I see. You should probably avoid the drip that make you tired. You know, just saying, just a thought. Here we go.
Hey.
Lucky there. We get this in. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. Gail's getting even more work done.
I'm all good now, so if I said anything odd, it was definitely not me. Searing a cigarette.
You know, they're oily, you know. They're oily, you know. Alright, we need to give her the box.
Oil drum.
No, it doesn't work.
Animation.
It was supposed to do it. It was supposed to do that.
Oil drum. Syringe. Flex of biceps.
Why is it still up?
I'm depressed.
No, maybe it's just a delay.
Oil.
It's only for oil drum, I think. But I can set it to be
I hate my
oil,
life.
too. Oh, never mind. Oil works too. Oil should work. You should not be depressed. You should not hate your life. You should love life. Life is good.
Oil. Oil.
See? There's oil. Life gives you oil. Make...
I've been grounded for 67 days for kissing a boy in school.
I see. You should probably, you should probably listen to your parents. If they can ground you still, they, probably avoid...
Discovers petroleum and hoping it could save lives, gets oiled of that thing.
Gets oiled of that thing. Okay, and then we're gonna move the rest
Yippee!
of her...
Yippee! I am oil in my hair.
Here we go. You have oil in your hair? I have oil on my face.
Oil
Do
everywhere.
you even compete? Do you even compete with oil? You ever think about that? You ever think about how you could try to compete with oil, but you would never succeed? You know why? Because it's oil, you know?
I have oil in my nose.
Oil in your nose? Let's see. I feel like Gale is a very sad figure here, but I'm also doing the arms wrong.
Abdominal pain. And pain and pain and pain and pain and pain. And anxiety issues with my heart to sleep. Double bubble oil. In trouble. Cauldron oil. And cauldron bubble.
Here we go. And then she has this. So she has... Does it matter how many of the little bug things she has? Does it matter if she has 3? Because it just occurred to me I only gave her 2. What the heck. We'll go ahead and do this for the top. There we go.
Careful taking those away, Gray. They're her life force.
They're her life force? You're right. I
She's
gotta
at
be
2-3 right now.
2 to 3 right now?
SpongeBob is coming to get you. It's her health bar.
You know, I'm not very worried about SpongeBob coming to get me, considering he's overweight. Considering he's fat. We have overweight SpongeBob. 2 to 3 right now. Let me extend this one slightly. I feel like the top one should be the biggest one.
He'll put you in his big belly, Gray.
To put me in his big belly? Not if he can never catch me. Right? If I just run away. What's he gonna do? Chase me? Nah. Can't. You know why? Because I'm just that much better than him. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Guy who can't run. You wanna talk smack, SpongeBob? You wanna talk smack? Say it to my face. Say it to me. Duke it out with me. I beat you 10 out of 10 times. Let's see.
You made her look so distraught. Fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing my best to try and make her into a very pathetic person. I'm gonna give her like a slight amount of shine just so you can see where her legs are. But
SpongeBob is sweating from running.
it says, I'm ready. I'm ready. Look at her go. Look at her go. We do this. We need to put a tiny
Because
gray
he
in
is
hers.
fat.
Hold on. No, it doesn't work.
standing on SpongeBob's belly.
There's a tiny hidden gray inside of her now. You'd never be able to notice normally. Never at all. It would just never come up.
Just subscribed.
I did. Very, very cool. Thank you, Sunflower. I appreciate it. We are very fond of the subscribers. We actually got another subscriber today, believe it or not. We got a subscriber from Pizza Steve. And you know what that means? We're now at 80 subscribers. 80 or so subscribers. You can actually refresh.
Me like your channel. It's cool beans.
81. Thank you, Sunflower. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy. We do our best to make it something entertaining here. You know, we don't want to just have a ton of brain rot content, you know. We want to try and make something kind of nice. Something that you come back to.
81 subscribers.
81 subscribers. You know what that means? We're very close to 100. We're very close to the 100 goal. Should we do anything special for whenever we hit 100, everyone? What do we think we should do for 100? Some kind of special event, perhaps? Perhaps another special everyone drawing together?
You should do face reveal.
Not a chance. But maybe we could do some kind of drawing event together, huh? Huh? I think that could be fun. Let's see. Okay, so her neck is usually like so. We can get rid of this. Get rid of this. Can give her a little bit of shade.
Guess how many subs I have? It's scary. You mean like Discord's whiteboard activity?
Discord's whiteboard? Kind of, yeah. There's a website we used for a previous thing for everyone to draw together. It would basically be Discord's whiteboard activity, but you couldn't copy-paste images into it that I would have to pan away from very quickly. It'd be kind of like that, basically.
I just hit 2K.
2K,
Heading out?
wow, congratulations.
Have a good night, Gray, and the rest of you.
Nate, so glad of you to join us. Understandable.
I could
hope
see
you have
the
a
issue.
wonderful night. Yeah. Do have a wonderful night, Nate.
See ya, Nate.
We need to make sure she has, like, the 3 parts of the slot machine that she's losing.
Why not?
There you go. Why not? But,
Have a good night, Nate.
2,000 subscribers. Very good, very good. I'm glad you have success on YouTube. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, you can see the issue with using something like whiteboard or
Hey
other
on,
stuff.
Figgy Nathan.
Already as is, it's a pretty risky thing with the more people we get. I'm gonna have to... The first time we get some kind of incident where I have to quickly delete something or hide
I
the
like eating
screen
cheese.
or something is going to be the time when I'm going to have to say, all right, we're going to start limiting who can come to these. We're going to start limiting who can actually attend. But until then, it's open to everybody.
I like eating cheese.
You like eating cheese? You like eating cheese? That's very good, Sunflower KC.
I like eating cheese. Bruh, are you a troll?
Am I a troll?
Gray, could you draw something Pride Month related? If you don't, I'm gonna eat your house again.
You are welcome to eat my house again.
Oh, I
Yes.
want some bees.
I usually avoid talking about that kind of stuff. You want some bees? Bees. I can draw some bees, maybe. Right now, I do have some requests that I have to work on. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Bees.
I'm not a troll. I'm a 17-year-old who is bored. Okay.
I believe you. I believe you.
Woo!
I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna call you a troll, right? I understand you're probably a young person. You're a bored person.
God save Gray!
God save Gray. I'm glad you like my stuff too. Oh, Timbuktu! Hey, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome.
Popcorn, yellow striped smile.
Sunflower KC.
Gray, you have an adoring fan.
Gray, you have an adoring fan. I do? Oh, a fan art, I think. Someone sent me a message. What could this be? Everyone, we're going to review Umineko. With this amazing thumbnail. I love it.
Yes, sir! Whoa. Can you draw a skunk with a happy face and holding a wizard staff?
Maybe in a short bit. I still have to do the Gale stuff. I'm drawing the bee because it's very, very quick to draw a bee. I can't draw a ton of things. But we shall see. I do want to continue drawing Theramis. I think that's part of what I want to do today. I wanted to draw. Oh, let me make him cuter.
Anyways, Gray, I'm gonna.
You're gonna? Huh? What's that knocking at my door? Huh? 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 Stop! Stop! Get off of me! Get off of me! You! What do you? No! Wait! No! No!
What the? I yelled Eve. Because I don't like you anymore. Just kidding, IGTG clean the house? Did you shoot the bee? What happened, Gray?
What is this language?
I'm alive!
Why did he die so young?
Oh my goodness. It's terrible. It's awful. Lazy Buggy Boy, what did you do? There's blood everywhere. What the heck
Gray
is...
is 68 years old.
I've been revived with...
You died so young.
With Granart. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Big chin.
Thank you, Bob. This is truly an accurate depiction of me. I do have, in fact, an amazing chin. Well, actually, I don't think that my chin is all that big, but an amazing
68
chin.
is young?
68 is pretty young. You're right. You're right. You're right. You know, people tell me I only look like I'm 50. You know, it's quite a difference.
Butt chin.
I got the butt chin.
I didn't think you would survive.
You didn't think I would survive? You're not coming back for more, are you? Here we go. Okay, I've got the doors locked. There'll be no issue with that anymore. It won't be. There will be no issue with someone getting back in here. No, no, no. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna draw in the patches and stuff too. I feel like it helps with the aesthetic if it's patched. I feel like it helped her to look like she is genuinely sad. Tamaro. Are you gonna take away my bone marrow? Not before me. Not before I have anything to say about. Not if I have anything to say about it, and I do.
Yeah, so I gotta go by.
Oh, that is a shame. Lazy Buggy Boy, it was great having you. Thank you for being here.
Later, lazy.
Hope to see you at the next one. Boom, boom. Here we go. Oh wait, I didn't give her any kind of expression. There you go. I didn't, sorry, any kind of eyebrows. There we go. This is our Gale. This is what we've done for Gale. Look at it. Everyone look at Gale. Everyone say hi, Gale. Everyone say hello to Gale.
I'll be under a bed tonight.
You'll be
Hi, Gale.
under a bed tonight. True. We're going to miss you.
Hi, Gale.
Boom, boom, boom. We like Gale.
Bye, Gray.
Bye-bye. Take care. Aw, Sunflower KC, you're leaving? Aw, that's a shame. It was great having you while you lasted.
Gale found dead in Las Vegas ditch.
Here we go.
I gotta go to bed.
Understandable. Bedtime and all that. Well, you do enjoy your bed. What the heck? Enjoy your sleep. Enjoy your rest. Do behave. Do well. Do. And there we go. Put this in here. Nah, we'll leave that white. And then we'll give her this color for this thing. Look at that. We have ourselves a little slot machine. And we're going to give some more color, right? Some vibrant yellow. Now we can go back to working on Faramus one more time.
Hello, Gray.
Barry, so glad of you to join us. We missed you. It's been so long. So long, Barry. So long. How you been?
Classic Berry here. Good.
Very good, very good. Alright, we can give it some more, like, popping colors to indicate that it is, in fact, trying to attract your attention. Right?
Give the cat a purple hat.
Give the cat a purple hat. You may indeed give the cat a purple hat. Not orange. There you go. The cat is still around, by the way, if you want to give the cat a purple hat. But, you know, it's up to you. You can always just keep the cat without a cat. Skyrim. Barry, we actually have a few new commands, in fact. I felt like some people have difficulty watching the stream. Now they have some difficulties with.
I see Skyrim was changed.
No, not entirely. You can still activate it. The transition was so sudden. AC music once more. But so I noticed some people, right, have issues with paying attention. So I figured, you know what, that's all right. Okay, we can go ahead and fix that by adding some extra content onto the stream.
I don't want to stay. Please take me home. I don't want to go to back camp.
Simply
Chris, your mother's
have
right.
some
This will be
extra
good for
stuff
you.
going
Well,
on in the
how come you
background.
have to go? You're better than I am.
Huh. Good question, Peter.
I felt like
How
people
come you don't
needed
have
something
to go?
more
What are
to
you
keep
talking
them
about?
entertained.
Well, you're the one who
So,
entered
you
him
know,
in that hot
we
dog
just
eating
have some
contest.
extra stuff
Besides,
to
he's
throw
right.
at you.
You could stand to lose a few pounds yourself.
Ten out of
Unless you
10.
don't think you could
10 out
handle
of 10.
it.
Oh, yeah?
It's
No.
gonna,
I think I can.
What was that?
Never you
that's
mind.
for you. That's
You
for
guys
you,
are just
dear.
gonna leave me here?
Yeah,
That's
honey,
to
what
keep
camp
you
is.
I
entertained.
don't want to stay. Please take me
Bruh.
home. I don't want to go to back camp.
Oh, come on. Chris, your mother's right. This will be good for you.
Are you telling me you dislike
Next short.
next short?
Question,
Why do you
Peter.
want me
How
to
come
have
you don't
multiple
have to go?
shorts?
What are you talking about?
Well, you're the one who entered him in that hot
I'm
dog
not
eating
getting a
contest.
bunch of
Besides, he's
content.
right.
It's supposed
you
to
could
be a
stand to lose a
one-off
few pounds
joke.
yourself.
You're
Unless
not
you don't
watching.
think you could handle
Actually, you're not
Oh,
actually
yeah?
watching. Friggin'
Well, I think I can.
What's that?
Never you mind what that was.
Peter
You guys are
Griffin,
just gonna
Subway
leave me here?
Surfers,
Yeah, honey,
Brain
that's what
Rot
camp is.
in the
I
corner
don't want to stay.
for the entire
Please
stream.
take
This is
me
a
home.
silly
I don't
joke.
want to go to back camp.
Oh, come on. Chris, your mother's right.
Anyway,
This will be good for you.
well, that's going
You
on.
don't have to go. You're better
I
than
hope,
I am.
Pizza Steve,
Question,
Pizza Steve,
Peter.
are you
How come
still
you don't
here?
have to
Are you
go?
satisfied with
Well, you're the
what
one
we've
who
made
entered
for
him in
you
that
here?
hot dog eating contest.
Are you
Besides,
happy?
I can't hear
he's
Gray
right.
over this
You
Family
could
Guy
stand to lose
stuff.
a few pounds yourself.
Is there actual
Unless
audio?
you don't think you could handle it.
Oh, yeah? Well, I think I can.
Oh, there is. Hold
Never you
on.
mind what that was.
You guys are just gonna leave me here?
Yeah, honey, that's what camp is.
I don't want.
Great, this is horrible.
I didn't realize the Brain Rot had actual audio. I didn't realize it had actual audio. I thought it was just on. I thought it was just a visual.
I love it.
You love it. Thank you. I'm glad that you love it. Oh well, oh well. Well, we have the Brain Rot. Just one more full gale. Everyone,
Give the Baki cannon a purple hat.
I would like to present you with my face reveal according to Bob here. Everyone, this is the face. This is the face of the man behind the screen, behind the curtain. Look at that Baki Cannon hat right there.
Lego.
Mokan!
Cursed.
Hey, Mokan! So glad to have you.
I've met him IRL. That's what he looks like.
It's true. It's true. Well, half of that's true. None. That might. I can no longer verify the truth or falsehood of that. He's oil, you know, at the very least. Oh my goodness. Okay. If that's good, then we're gonna go on to this again. We're gonna go back to Faramus.
Step 1, cover yourself in oil.
Step 1, cover yourself in oil. Fiddle chick.
And she's Gale, you know.
She's Gale, you know. I'm gonna turn back on the Brain Rot briefly for you all. Except I'm going to.
You guys are just gonna leave me
turn off
here?
the
Are you
audio.
drawing
Honey,
Gachi
that's
Muchi
what
elves?
camp is.
I don't want to.
There you go. Brain Rot is currently off in terms of audio, but it's visually there in the corner.
No.
There you go. This will be less intrusive. Less intrusive. I will say, brain rot, saying the word brain rot, right? Brain rot will bring this up whenever you want it, and saying brainwash will get rid of it whenever you want it off. You now have a thing to get rid of it whenever you want it, and bring it back whenever you want it. You either are brain rot or brainwash. It should work at least. I don't know if it's actually working. Brainwash. It should work. Oh well, it didn't work whenever you used it, so I'm gonna try it manually. There you go. Look at that. It's gone. You're welcome. Alright, so now we're going back to Faramus. We're going back to making him look nice. We're going back to Buff Elf. I should probably work on his ears a little bit and his eyes. Gear, do you have any references for Faramus specifically with his eyes? Or specifically with his eye? Gotcha, Moochie Elves? I don't know what Gotcha Moochie Elves are.
Let me send you a sketch.
Wait, a sketch. Are you like actively sketching Gale's eyes in detail for like the first time? Is this the first? Have Gale's eyes never been seen up close in any kind of like thing? Are we gonna have like a kawaii desu Gale-chan? Where it's like, oh, senpai, what are you doing? Oh, let me just
Cute ooh buff elf son.
let me give him like super anime-esque eyes here. It's gonna totally ruin the rest of the aesthetic. Then we get something here. And we'll put in some extra little dots in there. There you go. We could have an eye like that if you want, Gear. We could do... Oh, actually, hold on. That's a problem. We need to make it bigger. We could do like a really... We can do an eye like this. Right? Where we do that.
Beautiful.
Absolutely wonderful right there. This is Gale in his true... Not Gale, frick. This is Faramus in his true form.
What is Skyrim?
What is Skyrim? Okay, we'll do the actual eye now. What is Skyrim? Skyrim is still going to be... It's still a part of the stream. You can still access it at any point. It's never really going to be...
Skyrim is a thing you can find at a retail store.
Oh, does a retail store cut off the music? Oh, I guess it does now. Need to make his eye smaller. I'm gonna make it here.
Hourglass purple sand orange. Clock turquoise looking up. Clock turquoise looking up. Face turquoise. Speaker shape. Face turquoise. Speaker shape.
We're gonna make his eye in there smaller.
Got them big cat eyes.
There we go. Look at that. I'm not happy with the eyes. I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it. Ah, okay.
I think you need to move it down a bit.
A bit further down? Ah, yeah. Maybe. If it's gonna match the position of the other eye, you're right. And then we have him do like a... I need to be a little bit more to the right. Really give him a little bit more.
Looking rad.
Like so. I need to emphasize his cheekbones. That's what I'm missing. His cheekbones need emphasis. There we go. I feel like he usually is supposed to have a wider face, though. I've made him kind of have like a slim face. Very odd. Let's see. Let's see. So we have here Theramus with his little eye. We have a reference of what kind of eye he's supposed to have. We know roughly. Should give him... There we go. Okay. If I look back at the original references, he's got... His hair kind of comes up a bit more when it comes to this part here. And then he's got more of a... Does the fact that he has a wide face matter, Gear? Should I make his face wider somehow? We can try for a wider face.
Yeah, maybe a little more like a square.
More like a square. Let's cut this out into a different layer. We can make his face more square-like as such. I feel like his ears should be smaller. right? I feel like they should go inward more. That's what it makes me feel like now. Then we say that. Okay, what do I think about this? Personally, I'm starting to like it.
I think it looks good. Maybe make his head overall a little smaller. Face fuchsia, tongue out. Face fuchsia, tongue out. Face fuchsia, tongue
A
out.
little smaller head. Yeah, I can kind of see it actually. The proportion to the body. We get something like this. There we go. Alright. I'm feeling better about that. Look at our big, muscly man.
I love him. Thank you, Gray.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could do a little something for you. Let's see. We want to give him some kind of hair back here, I guess. He's got a little bit of back hair on his traps. At least so far as I can tell. This is making me realize that his trap... I guess it's supposed to be like that, actually. Be slightly less of a bump. All this is supposed to be on a different layer. Okay. Now that we have ourselves a black and white Faramus, we can start working on a colored Faramus. So I want to do a little bit of color today. We have ourselves a reference image for Faramus as a colored individual. And so we're going to be using this. as a reference for his skin tone. There we go. Let me get his face in there. Look at that. Look at the little guy. Look at him go. He's got skin. Peter would be proud. We're gonna make him have glorious skin.
He got tanned.
He got tanned? Well, he's gonna have some more bright splotches, right? We're gonna use like a gouache. Or not. Oh, that's right. I have to like make the first.
Getting fancy.
Hold on, let me. There you go. We get that.
Make
Then
an
we get
animation of
this.
his muscles rippling and big.
An animation of his muscle rippling. Oh my goodness. You know, if I hadn't looked at the chat, I would have thought, you know, maybe Gear sent that. Maybe Gear was asking. I would like an animation of his muscles. Thank you. I am trying to do more stuff with animation, so you know, I might. Well, I don't know if I'll do that for like a fully realistic one, but maybe at some point do something like that. We want to have some stuff here.
Smiling, kaysa with a smiling two eyes. No.
And we want to set this here so we don't get any more smiling. We want to give him a. A bit of a complexion to him, you know. Kind of hard to see exactly how the complexion works. Now we give him some blotches, right? And then we get like a gouache to try and mix it. I think that was how it worked. I think I might be forgetting something, though. Is that how we did the gouache before? Or am I forgetting an important step?
Sorry, what was the question again?
Am I forgetting a step with the gouache? Am I misunderstanding something about what I'm supposed to do with gouache, where you get like two colors and then you kind of just merge them together like so?
Do you have it as an overlay, multiply, or add layer?
I do not. That's probably what it is.
Ben has a question for you. Ask him about the shiver.
Ben, what is the shiver? What is the shiver indeed? can, I'm sure we'll have lots of things to
Nope.
say. No? What do you mean, no? Are you gonna deny me my right to know these things, Ben? Why would you say something so mean? Why would you refuse to tell me something that clearly has such an interesting and delicate story?
About the shiver, yes.
About the shiver, yes. Okay, you're willing to tell me about the shiver? You're finally willing to open up and tell me what it is that you've been hiding from me?
No, I am not going to tell you about the shiver.
Okay, so you said I need a multiply layer, overlay, multiply, or add layer. So we're gonna do multiply. And do gouache. Bob is now playing Baldur's Gate 3. Maybe add? I don't think I'm doing gouache right, I'll be honest with you.
And you fill the layer with white and gouache the black in.
Fill the layer with white and gouache the black in. Right, right. Fill the layer with white, and then gouache the black in.
Add is for light, multiply is for shadow, and overlay is for both.
Light, multiply for shadow. Overlay is for both. Okay, so we get a white pattern, and then we just start painting black over it. I don't think this is what I was doing last time. I'll be real, Ben. I've completely forgotten how to use gouache already. Would you like to join me in a very brief call, Bob?
If you use overlay, you want middling gray as the base color. If you use add, you want black as the base color. And if you use multiply, you want white as the main color.
Okay. So I want to use multiply as the base color. And once I've done so, which for some reason isn't applying anymore. Hold on. And then you want to use what? The darker stuff for okay, I can see some multiplication now. Oh, we have more art that people have made. We have, Gear has made two different things for us to look at, everyone. Two things. First, we have Simon holding either a gun or a sock. It's unclear to me, but he's pointing it out. He's pointing out to us. He's looking buff. He's looking cool. He's very clearly out for blood. And over here, we have ourselves a wonderful little Faramus. Little Faramus here, who's looking at a ring of a lost love, of a lost pain. what could have been. His eyes are away from us, but we know pain he must really feel. Such is life. Oh. Thank you very much, Gear. I really like the art. It's very nice. Okay, let's see. I cannot figure out the colors. So for now, I'm gonna work on what I've got here. Which needs to have more of a brush to it. I cannot figure out colors for the life of me, despite having been taught them before. I guess I could go back and check the layer for what's his name, Eggman. I remember that. That was where we talked about it. Dr. Robotnik. Here we are. Alright, we have the shading for that. Octavia had something along these lines. It doesn't record exactly what I used. I just used an overlay. Normal overlay. Okay. Well, I can't figure it out. Sorry, Bob. Very sorry. I cannot for the life of me understand. Okay, so we have his skin here. There's like some red patches in it, right? Got some areas that are a little more redder than others. It's got some areas that are a bit whiter than others. Get the exact... Nope. Oh, darn it, is the LC broken again? Darn it. Here we go. Boop, boop. There we go. Fancy, fancy. Okay, and then after that we might put in some kind of thing for the eyes, but not like a full thing. Not fully white, but something close. What color are Faramis's eyes? I'm gonna guess like hazel or something. Like a certain person in his group, perhaps. Like a certain person he may know, Hazel. Get like a darker green for the lower part. We'll do like a gouache between the two of them. There we go. I would like a lighter shade for the eye. I think it's too obvious. A lower grade of tolerance. There we go. We get him a very straightforward, simple eye. We get him like a darker shade of red. Nope.
Nice.
There we go. Very good, very good. I can tell we've reached the slower part
Very
of the
good.
stream. We've reached the part of the stream where people start going, eh. So tired, so tired. This is should probably be a little darker, honestly. Yeah. Gear, what do you think we need to do next for Faramus? What else do you think we need to do for him?
Epi Gray. Epi Gray.
EP Gray, EP Gray. Oh, am I tired too? Ah, it's a shame. Give this around this. Make his hair kind of graying. We'll change it from gray to another color soon, though. But like a darker. Want to do like so. There you go. Now it's just enough to be noticeable. That should be just kind of in the background of your thought, rather than something that you pay attention too much to. What do you think we need? Anything we're missing now? I personally think the Faramus is looking pretty good. Maybe the only thing he might need is a background. Originally he used like gray backgrounds, I can see. I haven't gotten very good at drawing backgrounds personally. Like maybe if it's a detailed one I could draw it, but so far,
I think he looks good.
so far most of what I've done is very strict, like a
I'm not good at backgrounds either, LOL.
yeah. Most of what I can see here would be to just add boxes and be like, yep, background. No, I don't really like this. This is too strong. Then we could add some sparkles or
Backgrounds
something.
are something I put.
It's always the most, like, weird part of it, I think. You know? I just don't get how you're supposed to do it in a way that feels comfortable for most characters. You know, maybe I look at references for that, actually. Let me look at references. What do other people do for backgrounds? Sometimes they just use plain white, plain colors. This person uses like a circle. So we could have something like this. We could have something like this.
Could do a moon.
Remove this. Oh no! We're gonna do something like a big circle. Darn it, I can't get the circle to be whatever. We'll just do... One of the things that they suggested was... What did I see someone doing? Something like that. Which I don't think really works with this color. This is partly because I did that. There we go. Okay. Then we could change it to like a more interesting color, maybe. Maybe not that. Something like this. We could do that. We could do the moon, like you said, so we get like a base color. If I could draw a circle, that'd be great. And then we get there you go. You have the moon staring at him. You could have something like this. Personally, I don't know how I feel about, you know, a moon, you know, if it's gonna be doing something like this.
The moon is smitten.
The moon. Like, ooh. Look at this. Refer to this. We could get something like this, right? Where we have all this stuff going on. But you know what? I feel like a simple background is enough. I feel like this is good enough. I think everyone is a bit tired now. Yo, Gear, thank you very much.
Arceus Utba Shi Collision. 130% of goals support on Ko-fi. http ko-fi.com pseudo-gray.
No.
Gear is based.
Thank you very much, Gear. You know what you just reminded me of? I was asked by Ben to include a secret gray in every image we draw from the rest of this stream on. I have to hide a secret gray in Faramus somewhere.
Thank you.
We have to hide a secret gray. I'm gonna put him right over here. We're gonna put a tiny little gray. There you go. Then we're gonna change the darkness to be even darker, so you would never notice it.
What would you do if you had a 9-inch clone of yourself?
If I had a 9-inch clone of myself, I would probably show him around. What? What?
Devor Collision.
I see,
1 to 40% of goal. Support on Ko-fi. https
I see, thank you very
ko-fi.com pseudo-gray. There. Nice. See, cool gray stream is based.
Thank you, that's amazing. Thank you very much. That's. Do either of you want me to draw anything else for tonight? I've drawn one handsome man.
Nope, just a tip.
Aw, thank you. I see. The vine boom sound effect came
Just
at an
a
odd
tip.
timing. Okay. Thank you both very much for your gift. I appreciate it. I think that's probably gonna be all for tonight. Thank everyone for I thank you all for your time. This is really fun. I'll post these art pretty soon. I'm gonna head out. You all have a good night. God bless. Adios. Adios, amigos.
Good night.
You take care.
Good night.